Good morning, good looking people, and you're good looking because you're always looking, and of course you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're well, hope you had a great and successful and a healthy week. It is still the month of Adar. It's a time of great joy, happiness, and energy. And today we're doing the Hayom Yom for the 21st of Adar. Specifically in this video we're doing Adar Aleph, the first Adar. And today's Hayom Yom is beautiful. We're talking about looking and finding the positivity in everybody and everything and in ourselves. And today's Hayom Yom is all about holding ourselves accountable. It's about this tightrope that we walk, but also making sure that we keep it positive. And today's Hayom Yom is talking about a chassid and what really goes into being a chassid. So we'll read the Hayom Yom inside and then we'll go to the messaging. But it's important to remember that we're always looking to grow. We're always looking to self-improve and get closer to God and do more good deeds and learn more Torah and do great things. And really, the only way to get to that next level is to really hold ourselves accountable of where we are today. Because if you really don't know where you're going, you don't even know where to go. So the first part is to really know where we are. So let's read the Hayom Yom inside, and then we'll go to the messaging of the day. For the 21st of Adar Aleph, the title Chassid is an ancient term found in the words of our sages in Eruvin 18b, and it refers to Adam, the first man. It denotes a person of perfection and distinction in his intellectual attainments, or in his character attributes, or in both of these qualities combined. Within the teachings of Chabad Hasidus, the description of a chassid refers to one who recognizes his essential nature, his level of Torah knowledge and study, and his status in the observance of mitzvahs. He knows what he is lacking and shows attention to concern to fulfill it, and he shows great discipline in yoking himself with this mission, meaning he accepts the yoke of God, or what we call Kabbalah's Ol. This is really a beautiful Hayom Yom, and it's about self-introspection, as we talked about holding ourselves accountable. We mentioned in the past, and it says also in Gemara, that knowing the sickness is already half of the cure, right? If we know what's going on, then we can at least start working towards fixing that situation. The next step is really being honest with ourselves. So we've now identified where we are. We have to be honest with ourselves, but we also need to know what is the direction that we're going. And what a chassid does is really now analyzes himself to the point that, hey, this is where I'm at, but this is where I need to go. Then we have a situation, right? We've got this tightrope. We don't want to end up in depression. We don't want to beat ourselves down. So you're walking this straight line. To one side could be this really pious self-criticism, I'm not here and I can't get there yet and blah, blah, blah. You become very sad and depressed, and that can really hurt you. On the other side is complacency. You're like, oh, okay, this is where I'm at, but I'm good. And either side is not the right place to be. So we're walking this straight line. In comes the Rebbe Rashab, and the Rebbe Rayatz says in a letter, knowing one's deficiencies is only one thing, but we also need to know our positives. We need to know our good looking inside. We need to know all those positive things. That it's not only that we're concerned of the negatives, but we also need to look in ourselves for the positivity. This will also help pick us up. And then he finishes with a great line that says, the Rebbe Rayatz added this in quotations, but also the positive qualities he does not possess. Somebody needs to know the positive qualities that he doesn't have. It's amazing. Everything is positive. Everything is staying with the positive. Always looking for the positive. And that's the message of the day. It is to look at ourselves, get an accurate accounting of where we are, know where we're going. We're going onwards and upwards. We can do it. But knowing where we are, knowing where we need to get to, understanding the method of getting there. That means now, Torah mitzvahs, that means getting a mentor, that means a mashpia, that means holding ourselves accountable and how to get better and better in self-improvement. And then the most important in all of this is not to put put ourselves in depression, not to beat ourselves down that we can't even begin to move forward, is that, hey, look, it is what it is. Let's call a spade, but now let's move to this positive direction. Let's look at the good things that we're doing and then look to improve on that. Have a great Shabbos. Have a great, successful weekend. And also, Shabbos Parshas Para. Remember as well to say the Shnei Mikra V'Achar Targum. Again, if you're not saying the entire Parsha, maybe even an Aliyah, take it upon yourself. It's a great thing for you and your family. A good Shabbos.